The Elders November transmission, the Mayan pyramid of light. The Mayan pyramid is in the grid of time and synchronicity. The keeper of the pyramid is Quetzalcoatl. Within the pyramid, timepieces and symbols are created in accordance with the laws of creation. They are carried throughout the matrix, combining all wisdom and knowledge within their design. They fit together as the gears of synchronicity, forming the totality of human experience. In dreamtime and meditation, one moves within the matrix, attracting the keys that synchronize with all needed experiences. And Quetzalcoatl created encoded keys within his timepiece to guide the soul into higher consciousness. He placed his keys within the matrix to be found by those who were chosen, so they may teach humanity about the changes that occur at the end of a cycle. And the two souls who assist Quetzalcoatl operate and maintain the keys as they will be found and the information unlocked. Join me now within the halls of this pyramid, as there are keys that will return you to your natural state of being. You will recognize your keys of light. They will open your soul and consciousness. Quetzalcoatl returns. Inkosumo kuino sukai kasina. Inkoino sukai kiono koasimo koakia. Ino so kuino sukomio kusunu kua. Inkasina kakuono imo so kuino. Welcome, sweet ones. It gives us great pleasure to be with you in this magical month of November. And as we tune in to the planetary energy collectively, you have recently experienced the 1111 gateway of light. And we mention this, sweet ones, for not only are these powerful gateways of light taking you deeper into cosmic Christ consciousness, but they are indeed showing you greater signs of synchronicity as you trust and surrender to the divine. These portals of light, these vortices remain open, and this 1111 gateway was one indeed of taking you deeper into abundance, taking you deep into the rebalancing of the divine masculine and feminine deities of light, into deeper levels of your heart's dreaming and your heart's passion, and mostly into deeper levels of trusting and surrendering to the divine as you walk this pathway of divine love. These are vibrating key codes of light, and the synchronicities that come for you, sweet ones, are when you see the numbers, for example, of 11, 11, 12, 12, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, that have a sense of activating the codes within you, as much as having a dream about a beautiful bird and seeing the bird the next day, or the book falling off the shelf and knocking you on the head with exactly what you are needing in that now moment. And these series of synchronicities are indeed accelerating for each one of you, sweet ones, showing you a greater level of how the realms of illumined truth and the company of heaven connect with each one of you at a soul level, in your waking state, in your dream state, in alternate realities, parallel dimensions, and also through these increased light activities that have been experienced and being unparalleled in the last couple of months. You are now aligning deeper into the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th dimensional fields of light. And in this energy system that we share with you, these light dimensions, fields of cosmic conscious awareness, are experiencing greater levels of your multidimensionality, and are experienced in what we call the unlocking of the time codes. The experience and knowing that there are particular vibrating fields of consciousness and light that interact into the nodules that you walk through along the pathway of divine love to take you deeper into particular experiences along both the karmic timeline and the pathway of divine love. The nodules that take you deeper into the pathway of divine love, into greater levels of clearing, are often expressed as chaotic nodules through specific planetary configurations or planetary events, or simply through your own pre-birth agreements, releasing on this level for not only yourself but for all of humanity. At the same time as experiencing the pathway of divine love, and with this numerous golden ages of light, you are also experiencing the purging and the clearing of the remnants of the false beliefs on this planet, sweet one, of the planetary false beliefs. These planetary false beliefs too fit in beautifully with an understanding of the 9 underworlds of creation. And so we take you into this Mayan pyramid of light to experience a deeper sense of these 9 underworlds of creation, and how through this you are clearing the planetary false beliefs and judgments for all life on the sacred earth, as you align through all dimensions of light into the cosmic heart of God. So let us start simply by breathing deep into the body, expanding the lower abdomen as you breathe in, contracting the lower abdomen as you breathe out. And just allowing your breath to guide you into any area of discomfort, any area that needs your attention or love at this time. As you place your hands upon your heart and say to yourselves, I love you, giving your full name now. I love you. I love you. You are all greatly celebrated and appreciated and deeply loved, sweet ones. And you are moving deep into the I am avatar consciousness of light, deeper into the multidimensional creations and realities of unity consciousness, as these sacred transfiguring flames of divine love and master beings of light. And you are grounding right now many of the celestial codes of creation that have come through these recent planetary activities, through Wave X, through this 1111 gateway, through the diamond key codes of creation, through the merging golden ages of light, and through the clearing of the planetary false beliefs and judgments that are often experienced through many of your bodies at a cellular level and through your emotional bodies. The bodies were not designed to experience the emotions of others and feelings and thoughts, and yet this is how you have experienced the clearing, sweet ones. And so we present to you a new way of unlocking the time codes in this golden age of light through the nodes of divine love along the pathway of divine love, through the vibrational frequencies, gateways, synchronicities, and celestial illuminations. They take you deeper into the knowing of your magnificence and light, and how to hold and align into these energies and dimensions of light, sweet ones. But we start initially now by simply calling in and evoking many of these beautiful beings of light from on high in your beloved I Am presence as you journey initially into this Mayan pyramid of light. Calling in now the Pleiadians and the Sirians, the Andromedans and the Arcturians, all of the light. Lord Melchizedek and the Brotherhood of the Light, Lord Michael, Lord Metatron, archangels and their divine feminine counterparts, the mighty Elohim and their divine feminine counterparts, the ascended masters, the ray masters, Lord Buddha, the planetary logos, Helios and Vesta, the solar logi, Melchizedek, the galactic logos, all the beings of light from on high you personally acknowledge, joining you now in this sacred space as this beautiful diamond flame of creation activates within your heart chakra, sweet ones. These are the diamond key codes of light. These are the diamond codes of purity and innocence that activate and align you into the kingdom of God through the embrace of the inner child as your gateway to God, through the embrace of the negative ego, through the embrace of every sub-personality aspect of yourself that experiences misalignment, that needs your love, that needs your understanding. And you are ready, sweet ones, to experience the full embrace of your magnificence and soul light as these diamond key codes activate at a cellular level, bringing in the creation of your light bodies within a golden sphere of light 54 feet in diameter around you. And within this diamond sphere of light 54 feet, this energy matrix activates all your multi-dimensional bodies through 9 dimensions of light. It activates your extrasensory perception gifts and roots you deeper now into the crystal heart of Mother Earth and into the diamond light codes within the inner earth too, to the inner plane order of Melchizedek, to the Lemurian consciousness of light, to the memory, sweet ones, of the timelines of each one of you in self-mastery. And as you draw upon this, you draw in particular now upon the Mayan, Aztec, and Mesoamerican timelines of light, the golden ages of self-mastery along these timelines. You see yourselves, sweet ones, experiencing the initiations of light through the Mayan cultures, through the Mayan initiations, through the Mayan understandings. In particular, the understanding of Quetzalcoatl as the return of Christ consciousness, as the understanding that this too is the return of Christ that is being experienced for every single one of you as cosmic Christ consciousness, as crystalline consciousness. And while Quetzalcoatl is also sometimes depicted as a white man, this light, the shining one, more often he is depicted as a feather serpent, the feather representing the ascension of humanity consciousness back to its origins, while the serpent representing the human DNA or physical reality. It is about knowing, sweet ones, that you are experiencing your return to light as these Christ conscious beings of light. And now you experience yourselves in this external Merkaba vehicle of light and traveling with your master guides and your guardian angel. You now find yourself moving through the portals of light into the Mayan pyramid of light. And as you are welcomed now by Quetzalcoatl and his two assistants, you know that you are here, sweet ones, to also receive your own keys of light, to unlock the information, the vibration, the nodule points of these time locks that will take you into the next level of your soul's forward evolution. And yet at this now moment, what you are doing is experiencing a deeper understanding of how the 9 underworlds of creation are affecting your consciousness and the consciousness of all life on this earth plane, in the clearing of the remnants of the false beliefs, judgments, and all patternings and conditionings on the sacred earth, sweet ones. So we take you into a deeper understanding now as you experience yourself in this beautiful diamond pyramidal shaped temple of light, anchoring and activating the key codes of light from the Mayan, Aztec, golden ages. This first underworld, sweet one, was created 16.4 billion years ago, called the cellular underworld, and began its evolution through 7 days and 7 nights of creation, each 1.26 billion years in length. What is important to understand from this cellular clearing, from the cellular underworld at this time, sweet ones, is the cellular false beliefs that stem from the inability to take responsibility for yourselves, for your health, and for your creation. What you are clearing here are the negative forces in the chemistry of the solar system and the false belief that has impacted you through this. Is believing that you are not able to heal yourselves, that you need to give the responsibility of your healing to others, that you are innately not in tune with your own bodies, spirits, minds, and energies. Your body has its own innate intelligence, sweet ones. And if humanity as a whole were able to take responsibility for its own healing and health, many monopolies and many professions would be very different. So let the knowing at the cellular level that you are healing yourself, that you are all master healers, activate now in this beautiful diamond flame of light that is taken out through all the sacred ley lines and grids of light around this sacred earth, from this Mayan pyramid of light. As this consciousness activates within all humanity through the I Am Avatar consciousness of light. And now, sweet ones, in the cycle of what is being cleared along the karmic pathway and through the cycles of time, comes about through the mammalian underworld, going back 820 million years ago. Each day and night of the mammalian is 63.1 million years. And what is primarily being perpetuated and cleared through this is the destruction of the oceans and lakes and the reptilian energy of power and control and domination. The false belief here, sweet ones, is that in order to survive, I must take the power from others. I must take the power from the land. And as this beautiful diamond flame activates now through the cells in the clearing of these power and control issues, of the misuse of the land and the oceans, along the karmic timelines, you allow the cellular clearing to take you into the place of knowing of how you are coexisting, cooperating, co-creating, sweet ones. and taking this energy out to all life on the sacred earth. Inko sono kui mo sono kui kasia. Ino so kui mo sono kua. Ino so kui na sikaya. Ino mo sono kui kosukaya. Inka ino so kui mo sukua. Ino mo sono kui no. Imo so kui na sikaya kua. Good. And now, going back 41 million years ago, you come to the familial underworld, to the time when the apes and chimpanzees evolved, in preparation for the appearance of humans around 9 million years ago. What is being cleared here, sweet one? Is the judgment of others and the judgment that creates the lesser than and better than consciousness with the false belief I am better than animals and I am better than others. I am better than most people. The lesser than and better than consciousness that amplifies in the superior mind, that creates the comparative measures and creates the sense of the lack of understanding of the sentient life and intelligence of the animals and the sacred earth. And as this beautiful diamond flame activates now at a cellular level, and as you wrap it around the sacred earth and into the ley lines and grids of light, you bring through the understanding of the divine equality of all life, simply in the recognition that is the levels of cosmic conscious awareness that differ from individual to individual. Understanding, sweet ones, that you are all one. Inko sono koimo su koina sikaya. Ino su koimo suno koa. Inkaino su koimo suno koa kino. Imo su koino sukaya. Inkaino su masu koia. Inkasina. Inko moyono su koia. And now, sweet ones, you go back 2 million years ago to the tribal underworld, the time when humans became social. Each day and night was 158,000 years long, and brought with it a more dualistic nature, intensified in the dance of light and dark, of rape and murder and greed, and of course the communities that came together on the other side of this polar balance for the protection of people, protection of race, creed, ideologies. While this is still very split, sweet ones, it has perpetuated not only religious and cultural differences, but also the false belief others will always take advantage of me. And with this, the sense of survival that creates the need to take advantage of others, to judge them on class or color or creeds or ideologies. And as this beautiful diamond flame and these diamond key codes of light activate at a cellular level and around the sacred earth, sweet ones, through the ley lines and grids of light, you once again move deep into the knowing of yourselves in service, in love, how you are assisting all life simply through your compassion, caring nature to step into the next level of their soul's forward evolution. And you take this energy in consciousness and in knowing out onto the sacred earth. Inko sono koimo sono koaki sono koa. Inkaino so koimo so koina. Inkaino sono kaino. Imo so koino so kaia. Ina si koino somo koa. Inkaina si kaia. Ino mo koino so koia. Good, sweet ones. And now you come to the regional underworld, going back 102,000 years. The time of this underworld brought about a deeper sense of the divine mind of God through the connection to the realms of illumined truth, but also greater division into perceived separation. And with this, a perception at a greater level of comparative measures of lesser than and better than consciousness, and the false belief in particular, sweet ones, that everyone is stupid. This was a time too of many of the Neanderthals, tribes that found a deeper connection to God and yet were judged. Mostly by white men. Different races and cultures have divided the sacred earth for too long, sweet ones. And now as you come deep into unity consciousness, into cosmic Christ consciousness, into the knowing of yourselves as these sacred transfiguring flames of divine love, and in particular, sweet ones, at this time, into the knowing of the return of Quetzalcoatl, you wrap yourselves in this beautiful diamond flame of light. Allowing these beautiful diamond key codes of light, of purity and innocence, of divine love and unity to be taken around the sacred earth, to release the judgments of perceived separation, of color, of creed, of race, of ideologies, and also the hurts, the domination country and cultures. The separation of one race by another, one people by another, one culture by another. This is what is being cleared, and that has been played out through the cellular cycles of time, brought into a greater sense of knowing, sweet ones, in this Mayan pyramid through the 9 underworlds of creation. Inko sono kuimo sono kuaia. Inkayeno sokoia sinokoa. Ino sono akia. Inkayeno sokoimo sokoa. And now, sweet ones, you move into the national underworld, which started 5,125 years ago, where cities and organized civilizations ruled by priests and king culture sprung up all over the planet. This created a deeper sense too of duality consciousness and the dominance of men. It brought about, sweet ones, a sense of male power and the subservience and suppression of the female power. With this too, is the sense to this day of the false belief that is perpetuated and played out in victim consciousness of others know more than I do, and I must give my power to others to survive. As this beautiful diamond flame activates at a deeper level within the cells, clearing so many of these planetary false beliefs and judgments, sweet ones. As this beautiful diamond flame, these diamond key codes activate onto the sacred earth, you find yourselves coming deeper and deeper into the heart energy of love, into a deeper sense of the recalibration, the reintegration of your divine masculine and feminine spirits, to the loving of your divine masculine, to the loving of your divine feminine. Releasing the play and the dance of the war of the sexes. Inkoino mosuno kui kasina, ino kosikaino suakia, ino mosu kuina sikaya, ino su kuino mokuaya, inkaino su kuia, ino su kuia, inkamiyoko. Ino sukuina sikaya. Good, sweet ones. And now you move into the planetary underworld, which was in 1755 to 2011 AD. This was the development of industry. Oil was discovered at the peak of this underworld. And of course, we all know both the positive and negative attributes to this, as well as a greater level of the destruction of the planet that has occurred through the natural resources being stripped, abused, and used. And the false belief here, sweet ones, is I need to look out for myself. I am only successful if I have money. There is a sense once more of the power play, an idea that money and power equate a life. of riches and glory. And as this beautiful diamond flame and these diamond key codes activate from the cosmic heart of God into your heart, sweet ones, through your chakras and into the cells, as your light bodies continue to expand into this glorious diamond field of light within this golden flower of life, 54 feet in diameter around you, you release this planetary false belief as you take into a deeper love and within your heart all life in these karmic timelines to create new nodule points along the pathway of divine love, of these vibrating cycles, vibrational frequencies of perfect moments of synchronicity, opportunities, trust and surrender into the next level of your soul's highest outcome. Inko sono kuimo sono kuaina, imo so kuina sikaya, ino mo sono kui kasina, imo sono kui kosino kua. And now, sweet ones, you move into the galactic underworld, which began in 1999 as a wave of technology lasting 13 years. This technological era brought with it again positive and negative qualities that united many of you. Through the internet, through the proliferation of cosmic conscious awareness of the knowing of how you are all connected, not only through the information network, but also on the inner planes. But with this too, it brought once more the false belief of lesser than and better than consciousness, but in particular, the consciousness that others know more than I do. I am not valuable. I am not wanted. I am not seen. I am not heard. Relationships that have broken down through families not spending the time together, communities not spending the time together, a deeper level of isolation and separation, and of course on the other side a deeper level of unity and cosmic conscious awareness. So as you unify these aspects of polar balance, sweet ones, as you move deeper and deeper into the cosmic heart of God, these diamond key codes activate at a cellular level and within and around the sacred earth to bring simply the sense of unity, of love, of innocence, linking the minds of all humanity to the mind of God. Inko sono kuimo sono kuaia, inkaino so kuina si aino mokoaia, inkaino sukaya, ino mosuno kuino sukaya, ino suno kuia sinakaako, imo suno kuakia. And lastly, sweet ones, you experienced the universal underworld, which accelerated time from March through October 2011. The negative traits here again was the suppression of information and also suppression of information related to our galactic brothers and sisters, our extraterrestrials, who are ready for the encounters with the sacred earth, ready in October 2011 to reveal themselves to humanity. This timeline that activated into a chaotic nodule at the ending of the Mayan calendar diverted this timeline into a time that it was appropriate along the pathway of divine love, into the harmony nodules, into the peace nodules. And this is what is coming, sweet ones, as you deepen that sense of interconnectivity and release the planetary false belief of we are all separate. I am separate from others. As this diamond flame of light activates once more into this sacred earth and at a cellular level within your own bodies, clearing these remnants of false beliefs and judgments that have created any level of perception of the separation from God and separation from others, separation of your own emotions. You affirm to yourself, I am one with God, I am one with my emotions, I am one with all life. As you activate a deeper level of the knowing, of the wisdom that you hold, the knowledge that you have, sweet ones. It's not only these sacred, transfiguring flames of divine love, but also in the knowing of yourselves as gatekeepers. In the knowing of yourselves as creator gods. Of your ability to manifest and co-create with the company of heaven, to bring together the creational forces to such a degree that you unlock the key codes of light, the time locks, through the gears of synchronicity, as you trust and surrender to the divine. And it is now Quetzalcoatl who comes forward and presents each one of you with the encoded key to the next level of your soul's forward evolution as you walk this pathway of divine love. To receive this information, sweet ones, you are given two guides who work with the two souls that assist Quetzalcoatl, operating and maintaining the keys of creational forces and energy to receive this individual puzzle piece within the collective consciousness of light. And these guides that link you into the unlocking of these key codes are those most familiar to you, whether they are the Christed extraterrestrials, the archangels, Almighty Elohim. You just have a sense now of the two guides that come forward, that will be working with you, sweet ones, and that will be working too from within this Mayan pyramid of light, knowing all will be revealed. All is well. Wonderful, sweet ones. There are so many beautiful activations and lessons that you are experiencing on the inner planes at this time to take you into the next level of your soul's forward evolution, into a deeper level primarily of the merging of your divine masculine and feminine spirits, to a greater level of the harmonics of the Milky Way galaxy, this golden rose galaxy. And we will share more with you in our next transmission as we further connect with you on the inner and outer planes as you walk this pathway of divine love. You now thank all these beautiful beings of light and Quetzalcoatl as you find yourselves traveling now back into your sacred space. And grounding once more into the crystal heart of Mother Earth as you visualize this beautiful golden flower of life and diamond sphere around Mother Earth's light body and around your own light body. Know, sweet ones, that you are activating your multi-dimensional bodies of light through all dimensions. These 9 dimensions of light that we present to you, we take you through very briefly now in the creation of your multi-dimensional light bodies. You bring a focus to the crown chakra. As this activates now in this beautiful golden sphere of light, you have a sense of this being your planetary body of light as a sphere of light 6 feet in diameter activates around you, linking you into the planetary grid, to one another, to your master guides, your guardian angel. And in particular to Shambhala and the ascended masters of light. This is the first level of your light body that takes you into the higher octaves of the 3rd dimension, sweet ones. And now you experience your 4th dimensional portal activate 0.02 feet above the crown chakra. As you bring in the sphere of light, this copper gold sphere of light, 6.04 feet in diameter around you, linking you into solar Christ consciousness, into a greater sense of the crystalline consciousness at a cellular level within the body, of your ability to activate these crystalline key codes of light, of solar Christ consciousness. And now you have a sense, sweet ones, of this 5th dimensional portal activating 0.6 feet above the crown chakra, bringing this beautiful silver sphere of light and connecting you into the 5th dimensional templates of the new earth, to the patterns of perfection, to the sacred geometries, numerologies, and fractal geometries, clearing at a deeper level of the emotional body, bringing in a greater sense of your heart's dreaming and your heart's joy. And now you experience a 6th dimensional portal activate 2.4 feet above the crown chakra as you bring in a beautiful silver gold sphere of light, 10.8 feet in diameter around you. And within the 6th dimensional consciousness of light, sweet ones, you connect deeper to your soul and star family and friends, to your higher self of the light, and also into a deeper sense of your extrasensory perception gifts, telepathy, healing, clairsentience or empathy are common gifts, sweet ones, for all of you. And as you hold the knowing of how you are moving deep into the alignment of divine through all dimensions of light, of how you are connecting to soul, family and friends, of how you are greatly supported and appreciated and celebrated and deeply loved, you now experience the activation of your 7th dimensional portal, 3 feet above the crown chakra, as you bring in now this golden white sphere of light 12 feet in diameter around you. The 7th dimensional gateway, sweet one, through this portal of light connects you now to the star councils and the councils of light you work with on the inner planes for your service work, deep into the multi-dimensional self, into the I am avatar consciousness of light as to where you are as Pleiadian star seeds or Sirian star seeds and different planets, stars and dimensions that you are on, merging these aspects of yourself in golden ages, timelines of light, on this dimension through all dimensions of light. And now, sweet ones, you link into the 8th dimensional frequency as this portal of light activates 5.4 feet above the crown chakra. As you now bring in a beautiful platinum sphere of light, 16.8 feet in diameter around you, you have a sense of the initiations of light, of the timelines of light, the golden ages of light, and with this, the Mayan Aztec cultures, Atlantean, Lemurian, ancient Egyptian. Ever your consciousness is that needs to draw upon these gifts from other dimensions and allows you to unlock the time codes of your highest potential and the next level of your soul's forward evolution is often experienced at this dimensional level in the knowing of your challenges as initiations of light. And lastly, sweet ones, you now experience this 9th dimensional sphere of light, 54 feet in diameter around you, this beautiful diamond sphere, and within this golden flower of life that connects you into the cosmic heart of God. All is well, sweet ones. When you recognize that you are indeed this multi-dimensional master being, moving through all dimensions of light, merging once more now with your beloved I am presence, the highest aspect of your soul light within the cosmic heart of God. Good. These dimensions of light assist you to understand the planetary clearings and how you are indeed moving beyond the perception of duality into the embrace of every single experience, in the recognition that all is God. As you ground and center yourselves, come back fully into your present moment, sweet ones, and open your eyes when you are ready. And we thank you for your service work, and with this we bid you a most magical day. In kosono kuyimo so kuyina, in kaino so kaino so aya, in casino kuyino mosuno kua kiena, ino so kuya konosu kua, in kaino kosuno kua.